I'm Coach Corey Wayne, and this is my video coaching newsletter. And the topic of today's newsletter is going to be why she doesn't call anymore. I got an email here from a guy who got dumped by his girlfriend a month ago. I guess they have a little bit of a long-distance relationship. She's in New York, or he's in New York, and she's in New Jersey, or the other way around. I can't remember. But when she broke up with him, she said, hey, we can, she left sex on the table so they could still be sex playmates. She just didn't want to be exclusive with him anymore. The problem is that he acted like a weak little bitch when they first broke up. And so when he talks to her on the phone, it just doesn't seem like she really wants to hang out with him or that she wants to see him because there's just a total lack of enthusiasm on her part. He says, hey, Coach, I'm in a bit of an odd predicament. My girlfriend broke up with me a month ago, but when she did, she left sex on the table, meaning we could be sex friends. Long story short, by being a weak bitch about the breakup, we decided not to talk for a while. And I would say the translation of that is, she decided she didn't want to talk to you for a while. I called her a week later and 3 times after over the next few days to talk, and I would say, why? She rejected you. She dumped you. It's a big mistake guys make because they get rejected and they just start going fucking bananas and thinking all the time, overthinking things. They think, I got to do something. I got to make something happen. I got to fix this. I got to make it work. I got to turn it around. And so they start blowing her phone up, just talking to her, thinking, something's magically going to happen. When I talk to her excessively, she'll just go, oh, what an idiot I was for breaking up with you. Oh my God, you've been blowing up my phone. Like, I'm in love with you. I'm going to come see you and just spend all kinds of time with you. All it does is turn her off and cause her to go, you know what? He's a weak-ass bitch, and it's a good thing that I dumped him. That's all it's going to confirm to her if you keep chasing her. He said it feels weird going from talking all the time and being so close to nothing. And I would say you need to let it go. And, the way you sound like a woman. You sound like a needy woman at that. And so he says, when I got on Skype, and she happened to call me when she saw me on Skype, but I was planning to talk to another girl, so I ended the call with her after 30 seconds. Since then, she has been super curious about who I've been talking to, and I'd say that's a good thing. See, women are more attracted to men whose feelings are unclear, and your girlfriend got the impression you got something else going on. Maybe you mentioned it to her that you're dating other women, and so in the back of her mind, when she's giving you all this space because she doesn't want to be exclusive with you anymore, and then you just move on with your life and start dating other women, she wants to know who you're hanging out with, what's going on. Now all of a sudden she's curious about you. And that's a good place for her to be. I mean, there's a scientific study that was done that I've linked to in numerous articles of mine that confirm that women like guys where they can sit around and wonder, I don't know where I stand with them. And by you chasing her once you got dumped, all you continued to confirm to her is that she made the right decision by getting rid of you. And then she basically says that she feels really sad and she feels something is wrong with me. She feels that I'm hiding something from her and that I used to be so open because we used to talk about everything, share everything, and that she feels most comfortable with me. I held my ground and didn't say anything. The weird thing is it doesn't feel like she wants to get back together with me. And I would say, why would she? Because you're continually chasing her and calling her and trying to make something happen. So you make it easy for her. So it's like, why should she get back to you right now? Because she knows that she can have you basically whenever she wants. She's been hard to read, and I know that if we hung out, that it would be fun and we would definitely have sex. And here's one of the things that guys tell themselves, if I could just get around her, if I could just spend some time with her, if I could just get her to talk to me. That's what guys think. It's what I like to call the illusion of action, feeling like you have to do something in order to make her like you more. As a matter of fact, the scientific fact of the matter is that women like you more when you interact with them less, and they have to wonder where they stand with you. And you're not giving her a chance to do that. But I also know that she's most likely going to date other dudes. She's really attractive and has an ass like heaven. She doesn't try to contact me, and sometimes it feels like she isn't even interested when we talk, but she still wants to be close. In other words, she just wants to be your friend, and she's thinking of you as her male girlfriend now. So she went from having an intimate relationship with you to now you're her male girlfriend, and you're just going along with this. And you should take notice this. Is like she doesn't try to contact me. Well, the reason she's not contacting you is because you don't give her a chance to. because you're so needy and you're running after her. It's like, why should she call you? She never gets to the point where she feels like she misses you and she wants to talk to you, because you're always initiating contact. You're basically acting like the woman, and that's what's happened. The power is flipped in the relationship. She acts like the man who's indifferent and unsure of how she feels, and you're running after her like a needy little woman, like, oh, please love me. And this is your roles are reversed here, and so there's going to be no polarity, and she's not going to feel sexual attraction or even want to get back together with you. I'm going to keep dating other women, but I'm not sure if I should walk away from her and never look back, or keep a pretty good friendship where we do have sex so we can see each other. I'm going to tell you this. If you keep calling her and keep contacting her, yeah, you'll have a friendship, but you will not have any sex with her at all. He says, I can't see her all the time because she lives in New Jersey and I live in New York. And the bottom line, what you need to do is you need to walk away. Stop calling her. Don't initiate any contact. Remember, she dumped you. She broke up with you. And when she breaks up with you, you're acting needy by continually chasing her and trying to force something to happen, trying to make her get back together with you. And you're going to get the exact opposite of that. You're going to get stuck in friend zone, and you're only going to be her male girlfriend. And then, probably in the near future, she'll start telling you about all the other guys that she's dating because, hey, you just have an open and honest relationship, right? And that's not what you want, is it? Obviously, you want her contacting you and blowing up your phone to come see you. So you need to stop all contact with her, and when she calls you, let it go to voicemail, and respond to her text several hours later. And if it happens to be after 7 p.m. at night, call her or text her back the next day. Say, hey, I got a text last night. What's up? And then she'll say, oh, what were you up to? It's like, oh, I was out with a friend. And she'll say, oh, who were you out with? It's like, oh, I was just out with a friend. I had a good time. What's up? ? And then she still doesn't mention anything about getting together or anything like that. By the third or fourth text, just text back and say, so I suppose you want to get together. And she'll either say yes or no, or give you some kind of bullshit excuse why she can't. And then just say, hey, I got to run, but shoot me a text when you want to come and visit. I'd love to see you again. And then leave it at that. And every time she contacts you, give her the same thing. And so one of two things is going to happen. Either she's going to start whining about how you're not close like you used to be and blah, 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 and all that other stuff. And when she does that, and then you can just text her back, say, all the more reason for you to bring your cute little ass down here and seduce me. And just be charming and playful, and just keep it at that. Just keep trying to get her to come see you. And if she says no, just leave the conversation. Say, hey, nice chatting with you, but I got to run. Keep in touch. And just keep giving her the same response day after day, week after week, as this shit goes on. And one of two things is going to happen. She's either going to throw in the towel and come see you, or she's going to stop calling you. And if you said she doesn't initiate any contact with you, and I would say probably because that's a true reflection of her interest. It's just she doesn't want to call you, and so you may stop calling her and you may not hear from her at all, maybe for a few weeks or maybe a few months. I mean, you just never know. The key is that you got to read my book and start applying it and continue dating other women like you're doing, because that will improve your skills, because repetition is the mother of skill. And so the more women you interact with, the more women you call to go out on dates with, the more dates you go out on, the more dates you go on where you have good chemistry with a chick and you end up making out and then going back to your place or her place and you end up hooking up. You get used to the whole process of courtship, dating, relationship, hooking up, sex, the whole 9 yards. And that will give you swagger. That will make you more confident. And that will bring even more amazing women your way. So if you find this message of value, you can show your appreciation by going down to the Wibbia toolbar, which is at the bottom of your screen if you're watching this video on my website, and click the PayPal donate button and donate any amount that you feel is equal to the value of the information in this video. At the very least, please share this page with all your friends and family by clicking any one of the social network sharing buttons, which are also located in the Wibbia toolbar at the bottom of your screen. And if you have a question that you want to ask me, or there's a topic that you want me to cover in a future video newsletter, click the Contact Me tab on the left-hand side of your screen and send me 1 or 2 paragraphs max detailing your situation, your questions, your challenges. And you just got to give me several days to get back to you with a response, because I get a lot of email from the internet and I also get a lot from my paying phone coaching customers, and I have to focus on their emails first. But be patient, I will get back to you. And if you want to talk to me right away, the quickest way to get me to help you with your situation is to book a paid phone coaching session. You can do that by clicking the Products tab at the top of your screen and just follow the instructions. And I will talk to you soon.